from Miami, Florida, USA. I am currently on the South Point Park Pier, which is the most extreme south end of Miami Beach. The water is so clear that I can see all of these fish down there in the water. They're pretty big fish, actually. What the heck is that? Take a look at Miami Beach. I haven't even set foot on it yet, but I can tell why it's so famous. My exploration plan for today is to walk down Miami Beach for a undetermined amount of time. I think you could walk down this beach for many hours. It goes on forever, but I'm not gonna go all the way to the end. I'm gonna go down, I don't know, maybe I'll walk for an hour down this beach, and then I'm gonna turn around and walk back along Ocean Drive, which is parallel to the beach. So that's gonna take me through all the historical Art Deco buildings and kind of the iconic Miami. So it's gonna be a really cool day. I have to admit that I wasn't prepared for the beach to be quite this nice. I was in Orlando a couple times at this exact same time of year and expected the weather to be the same, but it's way warmer here than it is in Orlando, and it's really not too far away. But it would have been a perfect beach day had I realized that. But yes, I'm not clothed for the beach whatsoever, and I don't have a swimsuit, so that would have been really cool to go for a swim here. One of the more amazing beaches I've seen in my life. That being said though, I read online that this beach is artificial. Like there was this stretch of land here, but the actual sand was imported from the Bahamas and other Caribbean islands. These Lifeguard towers are quite iconic. They're all differently shaped and vibrantly colored. Very cool. This is a humongous beach. Alright, I haven't actually gone super far, but it's getting too extreme with how hot it is and how overdressed I am. So I'm gonna get off the sand, so hopefully it gets a bit cooler on the street. The palm trees in Miami are fabulous. check this out. There are a ton of big towers like this in California, I'm pretty sure. I've never seen it myself, but this is apparently by the same artist. It's kind of cool to see. I never realized from the photos, but it looks like it might be like semi glow in the dark. The paint is kind of iridescent. No way, Benito Juarez. They love him everywhere. Benito Juarez is extremely popular in Mexico. He was the first indigenous president of Mexico and did amazing things during the 1800s when there was invasion after invasion and revolution, and he stayed calm and basically preserved the independence of Mexico. So very famous there. This is a cool street here called Española Way, and it's known for having lots of cool restaurants, cafes, bars, and I'm gonna try to find a spot here if I can. I'm walking through the historic Art Deco area of Ocean Drive, and it's so cool to see all the old buildings. They've all been repainted in gorgeous pastel colors, and the architecture is really cool to see. So strong. I ended up coming back to Ocean Drive instead of staying on this Española Way because I thought it was maybe more classic. I'm so glad I did. I stopped at this restaurant bar called Havana, and the lady recommended the Mojito, of course. It's Cuban. It's perfect. Very strong. This area would be so cool to see after dark with all these neon lights lit up. Hopefully I'll be able to see that. Oh my goodness, this city. I am absolutely falling in love with Miami. I love the weather, the buildings, and the history. I just can't take my eyes off them. The vibes here are incredible. Throughout the last couple of months, I've seen quite a few pretty impressive beaches. I've been to Cancun, Dominican Republic, some of the best beaches I've ever seen in my life. And then I come to Miami Beach and wow, another incredible beach. While I'm not gonna be able to stick around until after dark today, I think that it would be really cool to do so at night here. Just by looking at the buildings from the outside, I know they're just lit up with the neon lights. I have loved this day. This has been one of the coolest days of exploring this entire winter trip. I just keep getting more and more excited for the next day of what I'm gonna see in Miami. Tomorrow I'm gonna be heading to the Wynwood Walls, of course, so stay tuned for that.